Now then. To Tien's landing.
Do you feel that? Something is here. Something that hates the living.
I mean, I hate being alive. Does that count?
Legendary strike.
Oh. Why does the camera feel really fucked up?
Ice shot. Legendary strike.
Maybe I should bring Zoo. I hit harder when I have him.
You fell from the sky, but despite the maddened spirits here, you will benefit. A spirit monk was here long ago, fleeing the destruction that orphaned you. He carried a piece of your amulet. It was separated, broken apart, so your enemies could not find it easily. You have the first piece. It trains your abilities now. The second piece fell here with its minder, hidden until waters receded. A guardian protects it, waiting to test and serve you. The third piece awaits discovery in a distant lair. These 3 pieces are physical, but there is one more. It cannot be found, only earned. This final piece is all that will save you in the end.
I thought you said you were weak and you had to leave. Why are you
back? There was something here, but I couldn't see it clearly. You saw a vision? Strange that I could not make it out. Strong spirits are usually quite clear to me. Please tell me if you have any more. We shouldn't stay here. It isn't safe. There's so much pain and suffering in this place that I can barely think. What did Zeus say again? A clearing near Tien's landing across the bridge and south? It sounds simple enough. Lead the way and I'll follow.
Okay. Is this even uploading? Yes. Okay. Oh, fuck. I should have healed, and actually I'd have been left with the same amount. It's okay. Oh, I can't check if there's anything in that building. Okay. That one's on. What? God, people have the nerve to say that ice is shit. Come on. Let me out. Oh, come off it. Am I an idiot? Why can't I get out? I don't need to change difficulty. God, that's an insult. Oh, have I got to start? Yeah, I have got to start from here. Wait, I got XP for dying.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, I know.
Legendary strike.
Spirits. Okay, give me the vision again. Come on.
You fell.
I have 2 pieces
you
of an
all right?
amulet to gather.
You fell over after the fight. There was something here. You saw... You shouldn't... What did Zeus say again?
Tell you what he didn't say, but we should do it. We should save. After every goddamn fight. And I am not interested in this headstone. Nothing? Okay. Wait, this looks like the way I'm meant to be going. So what's down here? No, that's the way I'm meant to be going. Oh no, that's a bridge. I need to... I assume I can lower it at some point.
Legendary strike.
What is it with the health bars in this game? Because it'll start off half filled, and then you'll enter combat and suddenly they're at full health. I don't get it.
Stop where you are. Death's Hand should know better than to send his minions out alone. It is clear that you are one of his hirelings, or perhaps one of Gao the Greater's marauding pirates. You will pay for the crimes you have committed. Don't waste your last breath on lies. I didn't get there in time to help anyone, but I saw you lead the massacre in Two Rivers. Clearly you were involved. Death's Hand went too far in ordering its destruction, and Gao the Greater sought to profit from it. My retribution will end with them, but it will begin with you. Legendary Heavenly Wave! Legendary Strike!
Oh, come on, I was dodging before they even hit me.
My style is flawless! Staff!
Woman! When I press B, that means move.
Enough! The way you move seems odd. A flaw I cannot see, perhaps? But you are better than I expected. You might even beat me if I allowed such insolence. You are too skilled to be just a hireling. Death's Hand would view such ability outside his assassins as dangerous, and Gao the Greater prefers his servants docile.
I'm not in league with Gao or the Lotus Assassins.
So it would appear. You lack their branding. But if you are not one of them, who are you? A monk? A mercenary? A bandit?
I am a god.
You chase a great evil, larger than you realize. Leave and you may survive. Others have tried to face Death's Hand but were destroyed, as Two Rivers was. Your honor sends you toward peril, but you do not flinch from it. A trait of fools, and perhaps the occasional hero. I also seek answers from Death's Hand and his minions. If you truly oppose him, you will need to find your way to the Imperial City. Of course, only the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please, thanks to Gao. Travel routes by land and water are blocked, but they use wind maps and flyers to further their goals here and in the surrounding forest. Perhaps, if you are capable, we will meet again. I wish you good luck, but you will need far more than that to survive. Farewell.
Okay. Can I get a jump? Like that? There's a spirit font down here. Such invigorating gameplay. I wouldn't have to do this if I was better. Let's go. I don't know. So I'm going to assume that she becomes a companion at some point. A woman in black. You were challenged by a woman clad in black as you approached Tien's landing. She apparently saw you leave Two Rivers and assumed you were a minion of Death's Hand. You convinced her otherwise after surprising her with your martial skills. See, I'm just that good. I'm just that good at this game that I make people rethink their lives. Should I touch this headstone? Oh, I can't. Fish! I assume that means that way to Tien's landing. So what's here? Some goats. Oh no, there's some people there. Right. Bring it.
This area is off limits. Intruders will be executed. I am a soldier of the Imperial Army, sent by Death's Hand to destroy anyone foolish enough to enter this place. Unfortunately, this includes you.
Ah, so
Kill
you
the
work
peasant.
for Death's Hand.
Staff!
What is this bullshit? I probably wouldn't take as many hits if I, you know, use my block. Just a thought.
Wait, stop! I'm not your enemy. I swear by my ancestors, I'm not your enemy. I'm not even a soldier.
Then why are you dressed as one?
Even though I wear this uniform, I'm no soldier. My name is Tien. I'm just a simple peasant from the town of One Stone. These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago. One of them angered the Lotus assassin who was in charge, and the assassin killed him. As I was coming back in from the fields, they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and told me I was in the army.
Well, why can't I ask him questions without it sounding like, you know, help me or die? Why does it have to be leave, die, or help me or die? I want information.
I will do my best, but I don't know anything. They are evil, pure evil. They forced me to serve them. They would have killed me if I disobeyed. I had no choice but to guard this door while they searched the ruins. I don't know, I was here on the far side of the gate, and the gate itself is locked. Only the Lotus Assassins themselves are allowed into the ruins. No, nothing. Only that the gate leading into them was locked. The Lotus Assassins had to get a key from Shang, the Imperial Minister in Tien's Landing. But I think the ruins are haunted. I hear strange sounds coming from beyond the gates. But even the threat of ghosts can't keep the assassins from their search. I don't know, I was here.
Oh, okay, we did ask that. Okay,
Of
go.
course, Great One. I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me.
If I get to your village,
You showed great compassion to that
I
poor
want
man.
to,
I am glad to see you can be
I want a
merciful
cow.
as well as strong.
you know? I want something. Can I hit this? No. Okay. Silk strings. The fuck? And a flawed monk gem. What the fuck are silk strings? I assume it's just an item in your inventory that I need to remember I have. Okay.
There is something dangerous beyond these gates. The spirits here are troubled.
I don't think I'm up to a warning, going into a warning area, you know. What up, Billy? Billy 2. We don't talk about Billy 3. Imperial City, get them out of the way. Okay. So not everybody.
You found your way. Good. I decided there wasn't much point in staying with the flyer. It's not going to get much worse in my opinion. Here, I salvaged this gem out of some sort of power source. I imagine you will have some use for it. Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever's in charge of the town can help us get underway again. I will stay here at this new camp unless you need me. It seems like a good enough place to base ourselves out of.
Intimidation, mind, and spirit. No, I'm good with what we've got. Is there a thing in this game where you can combine gems to like make them, like if I got like the 3 flawed gems, can I put them together to make a basic gem, like +2 type thing? Oh. Of course body will increase your intimidation. Of course it would. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Cool. Wait, so am I in Tien's Landing? I zoned out.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home. The people there were the only family I've known. And now, they're all gone.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you are on may lead to even darker places. You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
Yeah, the first one.
Returning your friends was never an option, but there are a great many more things that you can lose.
So, how do I change companion? Not that I'm not. I'm going to keep Dawn-Star for a bit because she's forcing me to get better at the combat. Do you just speak to them and be like, "I want you to come," and then it changes them? I see. Actually, let's double check. Not that I want to take him yet.
Yes?
I have questions. Goodbye for now.
Our enemy? The sure sign of an effective fighter is that he has many enemies. A small man. He bears a grudge against the world because his wealth cannot buy him the status he wants. At least that is my estimation of him. If we encounter him in his holdings near Tien's Landing, I doubt he will be very welcoming. Not after he learns the fate of his son. You name the Emperor among your personal foils. You have a grand opinion of yourself. Don't be so quick to link Sun High to the destruction you have seen. Death's hand may still answer to him, but it is a long leap from that to assuming the Emperor approves of what the Lotus Assassins have done.
It's not that big of a leap. You know, normally you see someone who's quite high up, who is, you know, supposed to listen to the Emperor. If they're here doing shit, it's a decent assumption to go, oh, so the Emperor has sent them. Have I completely missed something in the story so far? Seems to me that either he approves or he has lost power. Yeah, exactly.
Both of those possibilities will be hard for people to swallow. The Emperor is the Emperor. He is above weakness or viciousness.
That's a lie.
To question that is to question the nature of the Jade Empire, and not many people are willing to do that.
Why not, huh?
The Emperor is the foundation upon which we build. If he is weakened, we all fall.
Sounds like a dictatorship.
There is little to tell that would affect you now. The assassins are fanatically loyal to Death's Hand, and he uses that influence to do as he wishes. He also controls the Imperial Army, but they are no longer in his favor, it seems. Mere guards in comparison to the assassins. Death's Hand was just beginning his rise to power when I left the Lotus Assassins. I do not know much more about him.
Wait, what? Death's Hand was just beginning his rise to power when I left the Lotus Assassins. How old is Zhu? Or is Death's Hand like a title in itself? Because I assume they were implying that Death's Hand was with Lee's brother when they attacked the village that we're supposed to be from. Right? So is Death's Hand a title, like a mantle? Like basically, instead of being like the Emperor's right hand, you are the Emperor's Death's Hand. Something. I don't know. That'll do.
Goodbye then.
Cool, so that's not how you change companions then. How do you change... Do you talk to your current one?
Is there anything you need? No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad when we can leave this place to find Master Li. Be well, my friend.
Nara earphone wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Akwakwak wo sosonia sonak fonia sisa ya nawakok.
Why are you leaving?
Sisaya Ifogoso no Koso
And
Aya.
I've lived here all my
Sayer
life, but
Kanoa
now my daughter and I
Fwanu.
must venture. Yeah, okay. But why?
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Konio Kyoe Kawaya
The great
Wakawaya.
dam down river is
Watita
open. The
Osia
river is too
Kwanif
low and
Nipawi.
treacherous for anyone to navigate. We are cut off from the empire.
Pia Uksaya Sinini Sisaya Rusta Atapafa Sumpuno Ko. Ukir Neko Sise Saya Sisaya Ifogoso no Koso Aya.
Probably pay someone
Saya
to close the
Kanoa
dam, but nobody's
Fwanu.
brave enough to make the journey. There are dark things like
Uyowe
that.
Apafawa Sisia
Some claim
Sisi
it's
to
ghosts trying to
Uyer
torment us.
Wak Finir.
Some that it is pirates. I don't know. All I know is that there seems to be no way to get the great dam closed again.
Wowotawa Yer Kupir Kawia Nakawia Iptuki.
Those pirates must be Gao the Greater's men. We know that he has holdings near here, and he has flyers.
Pia Yer Uksayer Sinini Sisaya Rusta Atapafa Yer Sumpuno Kosu Sisaya Ifogoso no Koso Ayeria. Sayer Kanoa. Pawoyer Astir Wosayer Ifasaya
No,
Wakawi
I'd rather
Shir.
try my luck in the wilderness. Yeah, but why? This is a good one. If it's open, why is it low?
Wowotawa Yer Kupir Kawia Nakawia Iptuki.
Ah. Easy answer.
Unipi er uksayer sini nisayer busta, o ifu er uksunok no kawayer. Ukir neko sise sayer wosayer nifuyer. Noni wo sayer tar wowoyer ignisaro kunkna.
Bit personal. Where's the father? Am I able to go forward, close the dam, and then come back and find them to be like, hey, you can go back to your town?
Koni o kiowe kawaye wo kawaye watita osia kwanif nipawiye.
Do we get different? All right, you're blocking my path. But thank you. Do we get different clothes, like armors, or are you stuck with what you start with?
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Based.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place.
Goddamn right.
What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
It does. I'll beat you up, bitch. Leave her alone or you'll answer to me. I'm not looking for any trouble. I just want to watch. I just want to watch while you rough her up. Fucking hell.
Time to teach you all a lesson.
Legendary strike. Staff. Legendary strike.
Dawn Star. What the fuck? Aren't you meant to be nearly as good as me at combat? What was Master Lee on when he thought you were like equal? Oh, you just got up very easily, didn't you? You were just taking a breather. Lazy.
I was back at the camp when I heard the sounds of battle. I got here as fast as I could, though obviously I arrived too. Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zhu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui. Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her. She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zhu mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young woman, what is your master's name?
Right, so Zhu is definitely at least 40, right? You know, he was in his early 20s when he was in the Assassins, and then he left. Because he was doing some massive shit 20 years ago, he just said. So he just doesn't look as old as I think he would. Oh well. My master's true name is Sun Li, the glorious strategist. Why do you have an interest in me? I trained under Master Li of Two Rivers.
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus Assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
He must have given you his orders long ago. You are either very loyal or foolish. This is too convenient. Master Li cannot anticipate I would crash here. That's also very reasonable.
You had a flyer. You're right, I doubt he anticipated that. The glorious strategist accounts for every possibility within the known conditions. Had you simply flown past... Well, I do not want to contemplate that. My time here would have meant little. I served under Sun Li and was trusted enough to be contacted after Dirge fell. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon? The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun Hai sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
This act by the Emperor is why Master Li went into hiding.
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed? Murdered? The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
I can't believe... Why did Master Li do this? What's so special about me?
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
You can trust we, so I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around. I'll be back at the camp if you need me.
Zhu is an honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now to your training. A brief description will reinforce in your mind the style you saw me use.
I mean, yeah, we should, but I'll learn.
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
Oh, Dawnstar, you want to talk? Too bad. So I'm gonna put that on instead, maybe? Wait, did I not do it? Oh. There we go. Cool.
Is there anything you need? No. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad when we...
But you had an arrow above your head.
I will answer what...
Why did she get an arrow above her head if she didn't have anything to say? Like that lady over there has an arrow.
This treehouse must be popular. It seems like quite a prominent structure.
I ain't got time for you. Stop crying and then I'll help.
What am I going to do? Please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
I didn't mean it. You can cry if you want to. Who are you? What's wrong? Your sobbing is annoying me. Can you imagine someone's crying and you just walk up to them and be like, hey, stop it. You're annoying me. Not stop it. Everything will be alright. Just, hey, shut it.
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you. It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well... But there isn't! My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. They attack him for no reason at all. Please, you have to help him. I beg you. I knew you'd understand being a woman. Thank you, my lady. If our firstborn is a girl, she shall have your name. Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Let's go. She says southeast. Okay. It doesn't say. I mean, it says down by the pier. Gufu? Gufu?
You're a stranger here, aren't you? I know everyone in Tien's Landing, and I've never seen you before. I would remember you. You should turn right around and leave this town. Trust me.
Yeah, how do you say your name?
I am Gufu, Great One.
Gufu.
Some call me
Thank you.
Gufu the Sweet, though I don't know why. I usually smell like the fish I sell. Perhaps they are making fun of me.
Or maybe you just
But
are
now,
baddie.
there are no fish to sell. I have lived in Tien's Landing all my life, but now, I'm ashamed to say, I wish I lived somewhere else. Everything in Tien's Landing is falling apart. Sheng, the local minister, is helpless to deal with all our troubles. You should get out while you can. You don't know? The Great Dam has been opened, and now the
Yeah, I know
river's
about the
level has
dam.
dropped. The merchants can't buy goods from the Imperial City. The traders can't sell to the outside world. And if that wasn't bad enough, we have the pirates to worry about too. They've been raiding the countryside, taking prisoners to...
Okay.
Take care of yourself, stranger.
Peasant.
There are ghosts wandering the land. I won't leave my house after dark.
Seems pretty dark out right now, bro. The sun is setting. You should be getting home. I'm not gonna go to the tea house yet, because the tea house's main mission, isn't it? So, cook tea?
Who let you back here?
Tea?
Bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you unless, pretty lady, you've come to take me from this existence of pain with your considerable charms.
Yeah, me too, okay, Mr. Tay?
Step back, Mr.
Tay.
Wong. You just step back.
That is not an appropriate greeting, cook. Oh, I kind of want to say you show me proper respect, dog. Oh, the face does change with the option.
Perhaps not, but I have little patience for the rules of so-called polite society. They only increase the time I must spend away from my work. Then go walk around it. I do not waste my time collecting rumors. Everybody eats. That is all I need to know. The spirit world? You are talking about stories for children. I believe what I see. If I see it, it is real. Very simple. If you want some deeper discussion than that, go to a temple. I hear stories just like everyone else, but they are always told by some scared farmer who wouldn't know the wind from a howl. I believe what I see. That's enough. Good. I need to
Dishwasher Wong.
I can't speak.
An inferior warrior gem. Body +2. $4 silver. I don't know why I just came here. Oh, that's why I came here. See, I just knew there was loot. A bar of nickel iron. Yeah, I got 93 silver out of that. That's okay. Alright, your... was it husband? Partner? boyfriend. He's down by the pier. Either way. Nothing. Cool. To the pier. The fuck? Oh, I thought you were people. I thought the goats were people. Oh, they were people.
The Emperor doesn't care about us. That's why he sent...
The Emperor won't allow those slaving pirates to keep attacking.
Okay.
Ing better figure out a way to get us out of here soon, or I'm going to snap.
I'm getting Novak vibes. Or Final Fantasy VII vibes from this little area.
Hey? What do you want?
Who are you?
I'm Wei. Some call me Old Wei, but that's because they don't know Old Chan. If I'm old, he's ancient. He's at least a week older than me. Of course, we're both pretty old compared to most of the people in Tien's Landing. Why, most of them don't even remember what it was like before the flood. 18 years ago, Emperor Sun was young and flush with success from ending the drought. He began public works all over the empire, including the great dam downriver. The workmen came and started building it near our town. We were not engineers, and so we were not sure what it would mean. Some worried that it might flood us out. Most were unconcerned. After all, if there were any danger, the Emperor would tell us, surely. One day, the great dam was finished, and the floodgates were closed. The town flooded. We took what we could and fled. Mothers ran about screaming for their children who'd gone out to play. Children screamed for their dogs. Some folks climbed to the roofs of their houses and refused to leave. We survivors straggled upriver. Some collapsed from exhaustion, but the water kept rising. I carried a boy and a girl, and I saw another boy fall, but I couldn't carry him. Finally, I fell over too, and when I woke, I found the water had stopped rising. The great dam had created an enormous lake, and we settled our new town on the banks. The lake completely covered the ruins of our town. Life went on, but no word ever came from the imperial city. No warning, no explanation. Did we displease the Emperor, or were we just beneath his notice? I will never know. The crewmen who manned the great dam would come to town sometimes, but they knew no more than we. I will go to my grave, never know. The people started a new life here, but there was much pain and sorrow. Conversations would trail off. At night you could hear women sobbing, and not a few men. Finally, people stopped talking about the past, and then they refused to talk about it altogether. And eventually they pretended it never happened. Well, thank you for listening, youngster. Not many do anymore.
Is there anything to be doing here other than... Oh, yeah, there is something to be doing here. Is he drunk or is he hurt?
Pretty.
Drunk.
Wo affaweer sun urk vonneer ook. Ook zeer sa feet kup wo sarkier.
Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Sheng to suffer such insolence.
thought he stabbed himself then.
Koni onuyu tashika wheel fonio sataraponi?
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know nothing of justice. Where would I put the lout? My jail has been burned to the ground, along with my office, I might add. I have no place to put thieves, so stop questioning your betters.
Merchant Chu?
Ah, I see the glint of intelligence, nobility, wisdom, consideration, and piety in your eye. A fine...
That's a lot to see in just a glint.
I have the finest selection of seed. I carry excellent baskets, wonderful fishnets,
I
and
have a fine
superb boat
selection of
scrubbers.
seed as well. I've been trying to spread it, but I've been trying to sow it, you know, but not everyone's interested. Do you have anything useful, like weapons or magical items? Do you sell wind maps?
I'm afraid I do not. Just a few years ago, you could find wind maps everywhere, although only the rich needed them with their airship racing. Recently, the wind maps have disappeared. I know that when the Emperor's men left Tien's landing, they took all the wind maps with them. There are those who say...
Tell me.
Some say that Death's hand is collecting all the wind maps and destroying them so that only he and his minions may travel freely about the Empire. However, I do not believe such talk. I believe firmly in the goodness, kindness, and wisdom of our Emperor and all those around him. I suppose there may still be merchants in the Imperial City who have some, and they were once so widely available that there must be some here and there. But I do not have any, nor do I know anyone who has one. I have the finest selection of seed. I carry excellent baskets. I have a cloak so warm it's like a weapon against the cold. I have a...
I am glad to hear you say what I was thinking.
A completely unfair assertion. After all, who wouldn't want a basket so big you can carry 2 babies in it?
Someone who has triplets.
Very well. When you're ready to...
What about this merchant?
Koni onuyu, kokiyir tatasina. Sun puno onuyusir taikunpa ibnano pir. Wonowir efuir uksun norkfonir sir sisitu. Sata afsowir. Owo sayir uyukap tantarundano, wo tarwair shathir owo. Wo kausoir noka wowo tarwair shaksir finopifu. Wonowir efuir uksun norkfonir sir sisitu. Sata afsowir. Usosir uthak tarwair shathir owosu. Wo quair ano uyu, kubkithir soso wawer wakwakir toir wo.
In the southeast
Wo
corner.
kausoir noka wowo tarwail shaksiro
Give you
finopifu.
discount on the merchandise. Okay.
Lord Yun has put out a call for aid. Will none of you answer?
Just more
Finally,
quests?
someone approaches me. I was worried that this town's courage had drained away with the water. You seem a woman who knows her way around a battlefield. Are you willing to put those skills to the test? Not personally, no. On behalf of Lord Yun, I'm here to find a skilled warrior who can deal with a unique problem. The great southern forest, which lies north of this village, suffers from a terrible disease. Every tree within its borders sickens, and the place is infested with ghosts of all manners. If we did, would I be here? Lord Yun, my master, seeks a way to open the forest again and make it safe for travel. He is prepared to reward whoever aids him. Our men are no match for the ghosts in the forest. Perhaps you are. You must leave Tien's landing via the gate and follow the roadway to the north. The forest is but a short journey away, and Lord Yun makes his camp at the base of a hill, which should be easy to find. The path there is relatively safe, but travel beyond his camp and things worsen considerably. Go safely. And remember what I've said. Lord Yun needs the help of able warriors like yourself.
Okay. More quests. I am going the wrong way. That's to do with that. Oh my god, does everyone have quests? My Christ.
It is not easy to be Minister Sheng, beset with troubles and doom. Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion? This backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by
That's
the
a bit
Great
harsh.
Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the lake is dry. The town is dying. I have nary a clue. Unless... very well, you've convinced me to talk. It is dangerous to say anything. Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key. Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't say. Minister Sheng knows better than to stick his nose in. I didn't want the town to panic, so I kept Lim's presence here a secret. Better the peasants. Some brave soul must travel through the old
You're
ruins,
absolutely not
which are
infested with
absolutely
ghosts,
not
and close the
infested
Great
with
Dam.
ghosts, and close the Great Dam.
The gate to the ruins
gate
is
to the
locked, but I have a key.
I cannot order or even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, but if I happen to lose the key and someone happened to find it, the town could be saved and the problem solved without any sanction from me. Think about what? I don't know what you're talking about. So, stranger, is there anything else Minister Sheng can do for you? Perhaps I could direct you to the historic ruins of our old town, which lie across the footbridge and strictly for interest.
And you happen to not know anything about flyers while we're at it?
Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp upriver. In practice, I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes, Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you.
I doubt that man's going to tell me anything else.
Yes, yes, go and leave Minister Sheng alone to
Okay. Is that everything in regards to quests? Oh my god!
Wosiwania sa ia sakaku usawa ia nu pakpoporo.
You must be a merchant. Yes, what's an assumption to come to? Who are you? Oh, he is a merchant. Okay.
Tatasi no ni nano yok yo we sonsi ya wo yo we.
It seems to me that you're making a killing of the situation. Okay, what sort of help do you need?
Okniko fia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yo we sonsi. Ni wupa
They've made me a
ia
rich man, but they still have much
kupusa
silver to
ia
spend
elwath
and I have a
kraka
large
ia
amount of
nano
supply.
uksaro isowa. Ni wu sosawa ia wa tasi no ni nano.
He's going to ask me to not, aren't you? Isn't he?
Ni wupa ia kupusa ia elwath kraka ia nano uksaro is okniko fia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yo we sonsi. Wonoa ia sususatia sonsi fania sonsi ifo.
Yeah, but it's only going to be benefiting you, so no. Like, no. Yeah, I'm not going to doom the town.
O ifo ia uksonko noko isansia. Okniko fia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yo we sonsi ia wo kutkosi wiwa ia wo no ia ifo wia oka wikino.
I will have no part of this. I'll help, but not for silver. This town will be made stronger. Okay, so So basically, so I assume very well I'll do it is the closed fist, quote unquote evil version, and then they'll survive if they can. They'll be stronger if they survive as the closed fist, pragmatist type thing. But I'm pure open palm, helping everyone type thing. Okay, creepy man. I think that's every quest gathered then. So, first things first, find a peer. Mistress Vo. Do you respond?
You taught me much, Jian, but the most valuable lessons were learning where you were wrong. 17th square of the Lion, if you please. You are being rude, Jian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment.
Oh shit. I was doing my best to ignore you two very well. What do you want from Jian the Iron Fist or Mistress Vo? If you are here for training, I refuse. What are you doing?
Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Played on a board of 19 rows and columns, the black and white pieces capture territory for their player. Do not be so hasty, Jian.
Sounded like he
You
said,
did not
"Fuck
turn
off
me
here."
aside all those years ago.
Where the open palm drove you from my tutelage, made you weak no more. Oh, so is he representation of closed fist? And then she's the representation of open palm. Okay. I'll leave you to the
Jian
game.
the Iron Fist isn't honestly going to let this one walk away, is he? If you don't say anything, then I will, you old goat. I too see strength, but also the capacity for understanding the world and your place in it. You could prove an interesting pupil.
Ah.
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open palm, and I will teach you the mysteries of Stone Immortal.
If you wish either of our tutelage, but do not ask us to guide you on your path. Oh, okay. Learning the ways in your own is the most important lesson. Okay. I remember... I don't know why I thought I remember them being nearer, like, closer to an ocean. What is this? It's the bathhouse. Where am I going for this, for Bay? Every day he gets beaten up by thugs down by the pier. Understandably, she wants someone to... Where's the that's the pier. Long bit of wood stretching into the ocean. Where's the pier? Child? Nothing. Okay. No? What? Is this not the pier?
Hello, and welcome to Chuman's Woodcrafts.
I'm just looking for someone getting beaten up, aren't I? feel so stupid.
We ought to form a...
Is he lying and he's actually in the bathhouse doing just bathing? That's a big ass bathhouse though, fucking hell.
This here's a private club. You can't. You have an idea.
Wait, this is a a boathouse, not bathhouse. We'll ignore that. You say Big Titan? Big Tien.
Look at all these people here. Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. My name's Tien, but everyone calls me Big Tien because I'm so big. I came to the city to try... Say, you're real pretty. You want to be my wife? You could come live on my farm. I got chickens and oxen and lots of land.
So why do they call you Big Tien?
First, working the
Is there
farm
more
by
to it?
ourselves. But after you have 6 or 7 kids, they can help out too.
I'd rather stick a flaming sword in my eye.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know any other pretty young gals looking for a husband?
Dawnstar? I'm not gonna... I could help you if the price is right. That's... I don't know, it feels weird.
Well, that's a real shame. If you run across any nice gal...
Should I... This is a longer pier. This one. Where is this fucking baker? I feel like such a...
Hey, Baker Bay.
Found him.
How are you today?
Go away! I told you I want no part of this. Tell Eiling to leave me alone.
If you want to tell Eiling something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal. It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter. Hold on a sec. We've got company. You're a little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
Ice shard! Staff! You lack focus!
The other one went. There we are.
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that? They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger. You spoke to Lan? How humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, the shame. I'll never live this down. Yes, you're right, of course. I suppose I can't fault Lan for being worried about me. I've taken some serious beatings lately. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. She's very emotional. I've done my best to try and keep her from becoming involved in this. Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders. She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout in the boathouse. Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people, as you've already seen. Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her.
Yeah, so...
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out. At least the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway.
I'm assuming they used to, like, either he used to run with her, or he was with her.
I'm being completely honest, I swear. I know how this looks. You must think I've done something to deserve this, but I have no idea. No? Lan's very emotional. I didn't want her to get upset. At first, but even then, I didn't mention Eiling. It's bad enough what's happening to me. I was afraid if Lan became more... Thank you so much. Eiling and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please just ask her to leave me alone.
Oh, okay.
All we want is to live our lives in...
Right, so I think now I have the majority of some of the starting side quests for Tien's Landing. Okay. Let's level up. I did say I'd put it all into mind, didn't I? But I'm a liar. $5 points. Oh, we go. Oh, 1, 2, 4, 8. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. Make your mind up. What system are you using? I can put a point into... I guess I'd rather see a damage increase if I'm going to use it, even rarely. Okay. Right, so that's all those... That's quite a decent amount of quests to be doing. I'll do that in... I'll do all of those in I think I'll do all of those in one go in the next one. And then we'll continue the main mission afterwards. So, I love you all. I'm thinking about your mothers, and have a good one. I'll see you in the next.